Hello everyone, welcome back to New England Graveyard. Jason and Aubrey are here in Rockport, Massachusetts at the old First Parish burying ground. Please hit that subscribe button, of course. And we are here to tell you the story of Prohibitionist Hannah Jumper. July 8, 1856 is an important date in the history of Rockport, Massachusetts. On that summer morning, 200 wives, mothers, daughters, and assorted supporters gathered in Dock Square to take part in an event that would have repercussions to this very day. Brandishing hatchets, led by Hannah Jumper, they began their raid. In the words of Ebenezer Poole, an eyewitness, on keeping any keg, jug, or cask having spirituous liquor in it, where their hatches broke or otherwise destroyed it. Who was Hannah Jumper? How did so many law-abiding homemakers find the courage to follow her? Hannah Jumper, a tall, red-headed 31-year-old seamstress, left her family's farm in Joppa and came to Rockport in 1812. Her talent with a needle and thread, along with her abilities to grow herbs and make medicinal brews from them, helped her to build a pleasant life in the small fishing community. Thus established, Hannah began to form lasting friendships with many of the women who would later join her rebellion against demon rum. Fishing is the mainstay of Rockport, Massachusetts. However, the weather only permitted this activity for 9 months of the year. Instead of finding other employment during the enforced 3-month vacation, the men idled away their time and consumed enormous amounts of liquor. Year after year, the economic deprivation caused by those periods of inactivity was worsened by the money spent on the spirits. The women of the town grew increasingly frustrated with their patience wore thin. Hannah Jumper not only shared their feelings and their concerns, but she also became very outspoken on the subject. Finally, in 1856, with the rise of the temperance movement and the early rumblings of women's rights being heard, the women of Rockport met secretly to plot their historic raid. Only 3 men were considered trustworthy enough to be taken into their confidence. On the morning of July 8, 1856, women from every corner of Rockport rallied around Hannah and 5 other women who had assumed leadership roles. Even at the age of 75, Hannah Jumper was a formidable figure. Secreting their weapons beneath their lacy shawls, the protesters set out to destroy every drop of alcohol in places they had marked under cover of darkness with a small white cross. Howls of outrage and threats of recriminations followed the progress of the hatchet gang. 5 hours later, the weary but victorious women ended their revolt and went home to fix supper for their families. One disgruntled target of the raid, Jim Brown, took the matter to court. The verdict in favor of the women was appealed time and time again. In the end, the original verdict was upheld and Brown was ordered to pay the court costs of an astounding $346.25 to the defendants. Rockport is no longer a dry town as of 2005. Never make a woman who is angry with alcohol mad. So here is, this was established by the Historical Society. This marker, the original marker, unfortunately is barely readable. As you can see.
But she's got a beautiful view.
Yes.
Of the ocean, literally right there. As you can see, this is kind of an old cemetery, very old cemetery. A lot of the markers look similar. She, I think, is the only one that has the modern marker in front of hers, though.
Yes. One of the more historic and known figures here in Rockport, Massachusetts. Definitely someone of note. So I want to thank you all for watching the video here. And please leave a like. Please subscribe for more from New England Graveyard. And we will see you all on the next video. Bye.